Okay. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, just. Alright. Today's gonna be a fun day. It's Saturday, y'all. Alright, so yeah, it's Saturday. Yeah, definitely Saturday. It's like ring a ding ding. Here we are. A lovely Saturday, by the way. So, my week's been okay. Hi, Ian. Hi, Dylan. I mean, Dean. Sorry. Hi, guys. How you doing today? Really good week for content creation. I'm just checking my messages real quick. Okay, a bottle of Pepsi. That's good. Alright. Anyways, like I was saying, there's like, yeah, I still can't believe that my recent React video went viral. I mean, especially when it's Billie Bust Up content. It's like, where are we? Like, in the. Like, how many views are we talking about? It's like, when I saw that number go up, it was like, wow. I mean, just wow. We went from 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000. It just like the number just went up. It went all the way up. So right now, like for the recent React video that I did on Billie Bust Up, the Barnaby Chase sequence, the updated Barnaby Chase sequence is like we are at almost 7,000. We're at 6.9 thousand right now. It's like we got returning viewers, we got brand new viewers. For those of you who discovered my channel by watching that video, welcome. Welcome to you all. Definitely welcome. Oh, Matt, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Wow. While I was out getting the mail, I had $1.16 originally intended to buy a postage stamp, but along the way I found. Wow, that's pretty cool, Ian. Definitely. Okay. Wondering what's with my microphone. Well, anyways, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But, you know, this is pretty cool. Like, we got. After seeing the Halloween fan art, I wanted to write a script about it. Problem is, there's no Barnaby Ragdoll in Gmod. And even if there is, it'll be hard to animate like the Snatcher from A Hat in Time. Shark Gamer, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's like I was saying, the recent React video went viral. We're almost at 7,000 views on that video. That's like way more views than we've gotten. It's like that would be like my most viral video on my channel so far this year. I mean, it surpassed my React video on Rack, Shack, and Benny Remolded, and it surpassed the Fit from Outer Space re-review, and it surpassed the Rumorweed re-review. It was like, by all means, Matt, don't let it go to waste. It was like, I know you got some ideas in your head, so I'm okay with anything and everything. Alright, so we just started the stream like 7 minutes ago, so you're not late. Definitely not late. We're about to get started, actually. So I have two different tabs open. Now, this is the actual Barnaby-Chase sequence, the updated version. But as you can tell, I have it muted because, yeah, we don't want to, we don't want to get copyright. Okay, and I'm just looking at my chat. Looking at my chat on my tablet. Okay, so Dean asked a really good question. Do I miss VeggieTales? I miss the VeggieTales from the 90s and early 2000s. Because that was my childhood. And there was really good content. And more creative freedoms, actually. Because at least Phil Vischer and Mike Naraki had some kind of creativity. They weren't screwed over by corporate. Well, they were, like, during the bankruptcy, but at the very least, they were able to voice Bob and Larry. So, there's my take on that. It looks like the stop talking about Barnaby and focus more on VeggieTales bubble is finally bursting. Yep, you got that right. It's like, I agree with that 100%. So, while we're drawing, we're going to be looking at different scenes. Well, I'm going to be, just going one scene. We're not going to play the video, obviously, because, again, we don't want to abuse copyright. And we're just going to see what we like and don't like. Well, I voiced out a couple of critiques, a couple of constructive feedback on my analysis video that I uploaded yesterday. So there's that. And then with this other tab, which I don't even know why it's loading, I had this open. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, it's like, speaking of VeggieTales, for what I understand, and according to Nintendo Dario, he posted about it on Twitter. It's like they uploaded like the podcast episodes, the VeggieTales podcast episodes to YouTube. So apparently they were so desperate to get people to be like VeggieTales is still relevant. But it's like, it's not the relevancy we want, okay? You were watching Transformers Dark of the Moon. I think I saw that one in theaters one time. It's finally bursting. It's like that pretty much sums up like what my channel's about. It's like, we're non-conforming. We're non-conformist. So I'm gonna do a quick poll on my I'm gonna put a poll in the chat to see what we're gonna draw. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at that. Stolas from Hell of a Boss. I love that video, by the way. That video really speaks to me. And I just love the way Stolas sings. He's so freaking amazing. And I think I voiced that in my, I think I've posted about him on Twitter. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't want to use Twitter, that's fine. You could head over to Blue Sky if you guys want. Yeah, I need to utilize both Twitter and Blue Sky because a lot of people are getting sick and tired of Twitter. So, yeah, understandably, they're moving to Blue Sky. So I'm going to have both Blue Sky and Twitter so that you guys can have the best of both worlds. Or if you want to stay in one world or whatever. Yeah, I need to link that. You know what? I'll post a community tab. I'll do a community post showing off my Blue Sky account. It's a quick question about Barnaby Ghost-Owl. Is it a video game or a show or a movie? It's like, it feels like a movie. It's like the cutscenes make this cinematic. You know what I'm saying? And that was like pretty much the intent for the video game, to look and feel cinematic with all these songs and with all these wonderful characters. So it's a video game. It's a video game with so much heart and soul put into it. That's what this game is. That's what Billie Bust Up is. Oh my gosh, I heard that Brothership came out. It came out, what was it, yesterday, today? But it came out this week. And oh my gosh, I really, 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 really want to play it. I was like, really want to play it. So, anywho, I was like, oh my gosh, the stained glass windows. It was like, I thought, it's like, I already knew that the mansion had some stained glass windows, but I never thought that they would just like go all out when it comes to this. And it's like stained glass windows. And then you got more stained glass windows here. And you know, like the Barnaby statues, they went all out on making this place more personalized. Because you know what I was saying in my analysis video that I put out yesterday? It's like, it's kind of like how the Larry Cave and the Larry Mobile, they appeal so much to Larry Boy because it's a personification of Larry Boy. So I saw that with this especially. It's like, why would they give a brothership a 5 out of 10? But then again, it's IGN. But anywho, this is like the aesthetic matches with the character. So I'm thinking stained glass windows. Oh yeah, and there's the strawberry cake that made the rounds on social media. I paused it at a good... I put it in a good spot. It's like you got the Barnaby animations doing this, doing that, and just looking happy. Okay, let me just pause. Good, get a quick pause. Get a good pause. It's like him reaching through the grave and try to grab you. Okay, and now Barnaby thinks he's Ratatouille. It's like, I can cook. It's like, let him cook, you guys. Now, obviously, we're not going to draw, like, the Barnaboos, like, crowding the screen. And I even made a suggestion in my analysis video. It's like, why not have just 5 or 6? It's like 2 here, 2 here, and 1 here. It's like, don't let the Barnaboos cover up the top part. I mean, that could be a good solution. Oh, this final part where he's jumping out the window and it's like, ah! It's like, ah! Alright, so those are y'all's options. It's like, what should the LBF draw first? What should we draw first? Okay. Alright, so here we go. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a swig of my coffee. Bucky's. I mean, the coffee mug is from Bucky's, not the coffee. Now, going back to what Matt was saying, it's like IGN giving Brothership a 5 out of 10. It's like, why would they say that? It's like, did they even play the game? It's like, why does the Barnaby reaching out to grab you look so familiar? I don't know, I just thought it was creative. I understand they got a deadline to reach, but games require a lot more time to play and enjoy rather than watching a movie. Their most famous review was Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. They gave it a 7.8 out of 10 and said too much water. I was like, really? They want to complain about water? They want to complain about water in a video game? You can't spell ignorance with IGN. That's literally like the first three letters of ignorance is IGN. I used to work for IGN and said, if you're tasked to review an RPG game, you're screwed. Okay, Duke and the Great Pie Wars. I only watched it a couple of times. I mean, it was kind of cute how it introduced Petunia Rhubarb. I don't know, it's just like... Yeah, all I could say is, was like... I'm really not sure. It's like... I know I was still a young girl growing up, but it's like... Growing up, I wasn't like the average type of little girl that would... It was like I leaned more towards boy things, you know? Okay, it looks like where the driller bot thing is trying to grab the... Oh, from the movie you're watching, Dark of the Moon. That is only my looking at the Barnaby reaching out to grab you scene. Okay, that's probably why that looks familiar. But then again, the developers for Billie Bust Up, they've watched a lot of movies and shows, so you could tell that they were heavily inspired by video games, by pop culture, especially the early days of Disney. Not the current Disney, but like when Disney was good. Alright, so LBF, I was wondering if you were ever considered doing a video of chatting with Barnaby through character AI. I mean, yeah, I still need to work on the Larry Boy chatting with him through character AI. I mean, I have a premise, I have the script. Well, I've already like typed up my chat with Larry Boy in character AI. Just need to bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so far the majority of you want are thinking about the stained glass scenery and the Barnaby chase sequence. Yeah, I googled myself actually. Yeah, there's like a Wikipedia page about me. Yeah, I noticed there was like typos, but I was able to like go in and like fix the typos and add a little more trivia. Yeah, I posted about it on my social media, and it was like, dang. Oh, I was like, I got a fan base. If you were to tell me back in 2014 that I was gonna be like that popular and have like a fan base, if you were to say that to my 2014 self back then, I would have been like, really? Really? It's like, damn, how time flies. Alright, we'll give this poll a couple of more minutes. But yeah, like I was saying, I did not expect my recent React video to go viral. This would be like my most popular video. That'd be my most popular video for this year. It's like when I do the year-end review, which that's going to come out next month. When I do my year-end review, it's going to be the highlight. Emily, thank you for tuning in. Googling React video being popular is insane. I know, right? And you know, guys, I can't take all the credit. I mean, I reacted to something that was phenomenal. It's like I followed Billie Bust Up for well over a year now. So the credit should go to them for creating such wonderful content and like ensuring that we're going to get a really, really good game. And keep in mind, this is from an independent video game studio. Giddy Goat Games, that's what they're called. This is coming from an indie game studio that cares about their fan base, cares about what people want and what they feel. So it's not from a AAA video game studio like EA or Ubisoft or whatever. None of those. And you know what? There's like a rise in indie game developers because they care about video games. Well, not just care about video games, but also about gamers. It's like gamers want really good content. They want games that'll actually like stand the test of time. They want games that are going to be fun and exciting. It's like a lot of these independent game developers, like they... Okay, I got a little sidetracked. Hi, Fairy Tale Hero. How's it going? Yeah, your birthday was this week, wasn't it? Happy birthday. Okay, I was watching your top 10 facts about the Riverweed. Oh my gosh, I remember that one. Yeah, I did top 10 videos on Larry Boy caricatures, and especially the Larry Boy villains. But yeah, like I was saying, Billie Bust Up is one of those games that care about people. They care about like the work that they put in. I mean, they're not gonna shovel... Okay, what was I gonna say? How do I put it? They're not going to shove games out the door if they're not finished. It's like this, when this game comes out, it's going to come out when it's ready. When it's ready. And one of the things that they're doing is updating their fan base. Letting people know, hey, this is what we're working on. And yeah, they have a Patreon if you want more insider info. But even like, regardless if you subscribe to their Patreon or not, they're still putting out content. They're still letting you know, hey, we're working on the game. And like, they even have merch. It's like, I know it's like limited time merch. Like, for Makeshift, they did like a campaign for the Barnaby plushie. Yeah, they did campaigns for the original Barnaby plushie. This is their glow-in-the-dark version of the Barnaby plushie. They also did one for Fan Tokyo. They did one for Elaine, the cat pirate queen. And they also did something called Backer Kit. They did a Backer Kit like to raise money to get like an orchestra so that their music could sound a lot better. And that's what we got with the Barnaby-Chase sequence when it, like an updated version. So we're getting not only better animations, but also better music. Because I'm so mad that I wasn't into the game when the Barnaby plush came out. Because now I can't get one. You know, I kind of wish that I got into the fan base sooner. Because I would have wanted to get Phanto. I would have wanted to get the original Barnaby plushie. But I love this one. I love that this one can glow in the dark. I mean, why wouldn't he? Because he's that type of guy that'll lurk in the darkness, and you see a lot of that in both the cutscene and the chase sequence. Alrighty, so you guys want some stained glass window art? You want some stained glass windows? Show. Go back to that scene. Oh my god, I love this. And this was, I think I like paused it like a little before like what they used for their thumbnail. You can even take a look at their thumbnail for this video. It's like it's right around here where that's their thumbnail. Okay, so Evie, thank you for tuning in. Okay, why did I put my mouse here? Oh, by the way, yeah, I've actually did a fun fact about Stolas, about me and Stolas, is that I actually did fan art where I had both him and Barnaby in the same place, and they were shaking hands. And I titled the fan art something like Barnaby meets Stolas. Yeah, definitely check that out on my DeviantArt page. Oh, and I also posted it to my Instagram. So there's also that, and there's also my Twitter. You know what? That's another thing. I gotta start posting my fan art to Blue Sky as well. Yeah, I also have a Blue Sky. Now, fun fact about my Blue Sky. Let me just get started on this here. Okay, fun fact about my Blue Sky. I mean, I set up an account with Blue Sky a couple of months ago, but I didn't really use it. But now I'm using it because I understand that a lot of people are getting fed up with Twitter, so they made that exodus to Blue Sky. So I understand. Not everyone's a fan of Twitter, so that's why I have both Twitter and Blue Sky. It's like I want to make my fan base happy. It's like Starnaby. Yeah, but I think people are shipping Stolas and Blitz from Hell of a Boss. So I think that's the better ship. Okay, let me turn off my webcam real quick and just, set it up to, Come along if you feel like da-da-da. Oh, it helps if I turned my webcam back on. Jeez Louise. Okay, by the way, that was Snatcher from Splatoon 3 Salmon Run. Yeah, I use my wallpaper. It's like, when it comes to Blitz and Stolas' relationship, it wasn't really healthy. But then again, if you've seen the Halloween episode that they put out, still got that Snatcher wallpaper. Well, it's actually a screenshot that I took while I was playing Salmon Run one time. Okay, why is this not responding? Magma is not responding. Runs back to his chair and gets on his Switch. God, I remember that. Alright, so what is the deal? Let me just see. Okay, Fib, you made a really big lol. Yeah, I made that in my review. Okay, let me just reopen Magma. Reopen Magma? Yes, but anyways, the Nintendo Switch joke. That was Jimmy Davis. You also mentioned that you were going to release the Larry Boy and the Bad Apple review in, yeah, July of 2025. Because there was like a release date, like, I used to think that the Bad Apple DVD came out, was first released on August of 2006. But then a lot of people were telling me, no, it was in July of 2006. And it's like, okay, well then we'll decide on that. Yeah, because I didn't see myself reviewing both Rumorweed and the Bad Apple this past July. It was like, okay, we're working on, I didn't want to be stressed out with trying to do 2 reviews in 1 month. It's like, I didn't see that happening. It was like, would you review the Larry Boy Cartoon Adventures? I might do a re-review on Angry Eyebrows at some point. But then again, I make no promises. Alright, so I'm gonna reopen Magma. I don't even know why it just, like, didn't respawn. It's like... Okay, restore. Yes. It's like I want to get back to that bit with Barnaby, like in the stained glass windows. Okay, so turn this back on. But yeah, the Bad Apple re-review is going to happen in July. Da 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 ba 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 ba. Yeah, I really need to get another computer. Because I had this one for years. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Like stained glass window. Now I'm using the pencil. Alright, so stained glass window will go right around there, right? And it's like the light from it would reflect from it. Magma is free. Yeah, I'm using... Yeah, they offer a free version and they offer premium, but it's like, eh. It's like we're already getting what we want regardless if we pay or not. So... Okay, it's like... Alright, Evie. It's like, I don't care what you do, like, when it comes to shaving, but yeah, I don't think it's relevant for this stream. Currently doing a let's play of a certain game you might like. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Oh, you mean Chug a Conroy? Wish I could draw. I have an idea for Barnaby floating in my head. Because by all means, go for it. If you can draw, if you are creative in any type of way, go for it. It's like the sky is your limit. Yeah, that's my philosophy when it comes to when it comes to drawing, when it comes to art. It's like, oh, it was referring to the latest CS188. Oh my god, I love CS188. It's like he, along with... Okay, that looks stupid. It's like he, along with Jimmy Davis, they're my inspirations for doing YTPs. And you never know, guys. I'll do one for this latest adventure in Barnaby Ghost-Owl, because oh my god, the expressions that they gave this guy is like the facial expressions. They did a really good job, like giving him a lot more personality. All right, so. Yeah, I'm just checking something real quick. Yeah, we don't need that. Toss that aside. Toss something aside and just continue drawing. Continue drawing like there's no tomorrow. Another layer because we want to draw. Because we want to draw Billy. Billy for Billie Bust Up. And it's like, Billy has more toys than you, Barnaby. Now for the stained glass window part, it's like, okay, well, gotta refer to, yeah, I'm gonna keep referring to this like over and over. Okay, it looks good, looks nice. It's like the visuals, especially, even the Barnaby statues. I didn't think that they were gonna add these kinds of statues. It's like, no, I have more toys than Barnaby. Who is this Barnaby? Alright, by the way, please like the stream. It really helps a lot with the algorithm. And that's part of why, like, my recent react video went viral, was because a lot of you guys, like, enjoyed it. It's like, JB Plus is jealous and outraged that he didn't prank Barnaby, so he whacks him with the guitar, but misses. And this is just like the light that's reflecting from it, from the stained glass window. I fired, then I missed. Then I fired, then I missed. Hey, that's my line. Stop it. Yeah, I don't think we need this pencil layer at this point. Made a headcanon that Junior Boy is a bully. He likes to bully anyone to film their reactions. Whenever his pranks don't work, he gets desperate. Yeah, it's a silly. Yeah, Junior Boy can be a silly bean. I'm in this weird script too. Who would win in a fight, JB Plus or Barnaby? Well, I look at it this way. It's like Barnaby Plus versus JB Plus. But if it was like Junior Boy and Barnaby, like that'd be a whole different story. Yeah, but that's a good question. I know it's a very stupid question, but who will win, the Driller Bot from Transformers or Barnaby Ghost-Owl from Billie Bust Up? The Driller Bot. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen any of the Transformers movies. Like I checked out like with the second Transformers movie because I was like so sick and tired of the franchise at that point. It's like, that's it, you're walking the plank. Says who? Says the captain. That's who. Yeah, I think Junior Boy was like, if it was like the Pirates who don't do anything, if I was playing as Paul Grape and Junior Boy as Mr. Lunt and Matt as Larry the Cucumber, yeah, I totally see that scenario happening. It's like, that's it, Junior Boy, you're walking the plank. Says who? Says the captain, that's who. Oh, yeah? Aye, Captain Crunch. Why am I now making it canon that Stolas and Barnaby are in the same universe? That'd be pretty cool, but then again, I don't know. That's all up for both Hell of a Boss and Billie Bust Up to decide. I mean, if they ever wanted to collab, that'd be something to see. We'll give them expressions this time because the updated chase sequence gave Barnaby a lot more expressions. So we're gonna do that here. It's like, aye, Captain Stars. Flavio from Thousand Year Door. He would make a great pirate who doesn't do anything. Exactly. I mean, I've heard of murder drones. I think they're like the same people that, yeah, they're the same people for Amazing Digital Circus. And I don't know why it's saying waiting for server response. You know, I'll take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of the bit from the chase sequence and then come back to it. Meanwhile, okay, maybe I just refreshed this. It's like Bobbery is a very loyal companion, so he wouldn't make it to the pirates who don't do anything. Yeah, I don't think he would make the... Yeah, because in Thousand Year Door, he does something. Inspired me to finally watch the Amazing Digital Circus. It's like, that show is so amazing. And their recent episode was phenomenal. It made me, like, some of it, like, made me cry. Alright, I don't know what it is with... Okay. So Magma is not letting me do what I want here. So you know what, guys? I'm gonna grab my sketchbook. And then I'll fire this live stream back up. How's that sound? We'll still do like the stained glass windows. Well, the stained glass window part of the Barnaby chase sequence. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a couple